I'm actually in front of our house, and it's a nice quiet neighborhood. And yes, the sun is shining directly in our eyes. So what I'm going to do is just walk down the street and give you an idea of the area. So back in, I think, May, my wife and I were thinking about my wife and I were thinking about buying a house. More her than me. I was fine with apartments, but I really didn't have a reason to get a house until I got married. So I knew it was only a matter of time before she wanted a house. Anyway, so what I decided to do, just look around, got all the apps, looked around, and we saw a lot of things that were out of our price range for where, in the proximity to where I worked. So we decided to branch out. So we were driving in an area called White Settlement. We were looking at a house, and when we were on our way back, we were going to stop by a place called Saginaw. And as it turns out, my wife saw something on the left side. There was some construction going on. She said, "Oh, look, there's a new area, a new residential area that they're constructing." So right now, we are in the area. I'm trying not to show the street or the house numbers because we don't want people showing up at our door. But anyway, so we decided to turn into the residential area, and we saw all the new construction, and they showed us the model home, and we fell in love with it. So when we came back home, we crunched our numbers to see if I could afford it, and the distance to work was another story altogether, but it was for a house. So we looked at what they offered, the different models. We looked at the different prices, how much it would be monthly, and it turned out to be about as much as I was paying for rent. So my apologies for the wind, because I'm actually getting a cross breeze from the other street. Anyway, so we decided on the house that we're living in now. We decided on the location. We put down I keep forgetting the name of that. It's not usury, it's something else. Earnest. We put down an earnest deposit of only $1,000, and we signed one of a gazillion papers. And as we found out, this process was quite interesting. We'll do another video on the first time home buying process. It was a little stressful because we didn't know what to expect. We didn't know what was going to be required of us. We didn't know all the things that they were going to ask of us. When there's no privacy when you're trying to buy a house, especially financially. They go into your account. So anyway, that's for another video. But what I wanted to show you was the area. So right now I'm going to stop here just as the sun is right behind me. Good. Now I can turn here and show you the house that is still under construction, and hopefully this will work. Okay, so this house is still under construction. As you can tell, they're going to have dirt here. They haven't put the number up yet, so I can still show it. Anyway, so this is what they're going to put the electricity, and the driveway is going to be right here. So basically, this one's sold, that one's sold, and the one over there is sold. And it's very, very nice street. Now I'll show you a little bit of these other houses as I walk back. But the house is coming along nicely. This one, the one I'm just next to, the house that we are living in, we love it. It's not huge, but it's enough for all of us. Anyway, so I just wanted to give you a quick tour of the inside of the house, and I'm going to go through the garage. All right, so now I'm going to give you a tour of the house. Hopefully, I'll give you a tour of the house. I'm trying not to show the numbers, so I'll give you a tour of the house from outside inside. And first thing we have here is a very narrow entrance, but we have our doorbell, Sky Bell. It detects motion, and as soon as you go inside, there's a place to put your feet, your shoes right there, a little carpet. So the first thing we see is our guest room, which right now only has the bed in it and some pillows, which we plan on using Over here is our walk-in closet. Has its own light. And so this is where I will put most of my summer clothes. And in the other bedroom, we're actually using that as an office. So we'll go there next. This is our office. Let me turn on the light so you can see a little bit. Now what we decided to do was make it like a T. These are actually corner sets from IKEA. They're supposed to go in each corner, but then we would have our backs to the door, plus we wouldn't be able to look at each other. So this way, it's more, I don't want to say feng shui, but it's more balanced and usable. So this is my side, that's her side. And we have our bookcase here. And in this closet is where I'm going to put most of my dress clothes and my photography stuff. Yeah, all those are actual photos in those 2 boxes. Plus some other stuff that we didn't know where to put it. But anyway, it is what it is. So we have a nice window here to our neighbor. And these 2 chairs are in case people want to talk to us while we're here. It's not for customers or clients. We're not running a business in our house. This will be the guest bathroom. And unfortunately, I have not put in the shower rod just yet. Sorry for the light. It is what it is. Anyway. Okay, so next, once you go in through the front, we enter in directly into our sala de estar in Spanish, but in English it's called a living room. And over there, to our left, we have our kitchen where my wife and our neighbor are preparing some tacos. And those are 3 seats. Yes, yes. We put our neighbor to work. All right, so this recipe will appear in my wife's channel, Tatita Vlogs. This is her coffee machine here. And my favorite is the pantry where we can store all our stuff from Costco and wherever we buy groceries. That's for the recycling. They're big into recycling here. And everything's here. Now the cool thing is the stove is gas. We used to have an electric stove, but we hated cooking on an electric stove since both of us cook. We have our microwave oven, and the cool thing is when you're cooking on this stove, which has a light right here, the smoke goes up here and outside the house right there. So that's the best part. And we're turning off lights since we're not trying to run up our light bill. So this we just got last week. It's our kitchen set with 4 chairs. So now we can actually entertain guests. This is the first thing we got in the house, which is the little island seats. So right now we're thinking about maybe putting a water thing over there. I still need to put up our ceiling fan. And let me show you while we're here in the backyard. So the plan is, when we have guests, well, the guests will be here. We'll have our grill right about there because we don't want to go into our bedroom. Actually, that's the living room. That's the bedroom. And it's not bad, not bad. We already have our water hose. Right now, the grass, because of the weather, has been up and down, so I really need to cut it. So now I got to figure out how to get that done without a lawnmower, or maybe pay somebody, which I would prefer to do. And so this is the backyard. Going back inside the house. That looks very delicious what they're doing. And I will actually see, my wife is recording for her channel as we speak. So we put our keys right there. And over here is the bedroom. So right now, again, I need to put in the ceiling fan there. Right now it's over here on the floor next to the plant, which kind of got shifted in the move. Have our TV here for now, and our dresser, and our king size bed that I was not thinking would fit in here, but it fits. Not only fits, but there was lots of room on each side. So live and learn. So here is our bathroom. And this has a double vanity, thank God. And a very nice, wide, and clean bathtub. Sorry for the light again, folks. This is incandescent. And the throne, but it doesn't have a door, but we'll live with that. So in here is my wife's closet. My wife's closet. And she, of course, has it organized the way she wants it. And all this space is for her stuff. Yes. Yes, those are all hers. Not bad. Not bad. So once you leave her closet, you go back into the bedroom. And of course, my side is the right side and hers is the left side. We don't have a place to put towels except for underneath right there, but that's okay. So right now, as you can tell, this comforter is actually for a queen size bed. And we're hoping to get one for a king size bed as soon as we have our housewarming party. And let me show you our washroom. Okay, so now this is our washer and dryer. We used to have a top loader, but we wanted something that gave us a surface. My wife just asked for some Clorox to put on food. I don't know why, but apparently there's something that they do with a drop of Clorox in food. And here you go. Aquí tienes. And while you're at it, let me show you my wife's delantal, as we say in Spanish. Yeah, Mrs. Always Right. For those of us who are married know exactly what that's talking about. Anyway, back to where we were. All right, so now this is our washer and dryer room. And this is our washer, this is our dryer. And I'm going to actually go into the garage and show you our garage, where I need to actually open the door. We have our bike there, we have our tools, our ladder. That's the attic where I need to go upstairs and put in a filter. This is stuff for the garden that I have from the other apartment. That's our water heater. And we have 2 garbage bins, one for recyclables and one for regular garbage that are in bags. These are some boxes that are going to be recycled when they pick up the bulk garbage. This is our sprinkler system. And let me start it manually. There, let's see what it does and who gets the water first. But anyway, so this is a 2-car garage, and right now the house next to us is still available, and if you want to buy it, it's 2 stories. And so I'm waiting to see who gets the water first. I'm afraid to stand because I might get sprinkled on. But anyway, so this is it, folks. We just wanted you to see the house. First thing we had to get was a no soliciting sign because we were bombarded with salespeople. Now, the only ones that are welcome are neighbors, family, and of course Jehovah's Witnesses are always welcome to our house. We have no problem with that. They just put in 2 trees here and here, but that's okay. That's okay. So there you have it, folks. Our house. Our house. We're very happy. And for those of you looking for a house, hopefully we'll be able to put some videos out so that you can get your own as well. Anyway, Scott out.